All right, guys, so today we have made it down to what the early French called the Bay of Many Islands. Now today it's known as Mahone Bay. You can see the three churches off in the distance, one of the most iconic landmarks down this south shore. Anyways, we're going to do today a winter day trip from Halifax. Since it's only about 90 kilometers down the road from Halifax, it's easy to get in and out of, and there's quite a bit to do here actually, even though it's January and in COVID, but I will show you. Join me as we explore Mahone Bay. All right, guys, so one of the first things you can do is you can come down and you can check out the Rum Runners Trail, and that runs from Halifax all the way to Lunenburg. It's a collection of 7 trails. This section that runs through Mahone Bay is called the Dynamite Trail, and if you want to stop into town, you're only about a 10-minute walk right into the heart of Mahone Bay. And this trail runs 119 kilometers from Halifax to Lunenburg. Like I said, you can bike, ATV, and the section up by Chester also has the famous Castle Rock, which you can climb up. So definitely this is a cool spot to come check out. And if you don't want to go like dining or shopping in any of the stores because of COVID, you can always come down, hike a portion of the trail, and then grab some takeout or something. But yeah, definitely come check this out. They got a little sign here at the Mahone Bay section, and you can see the trail starts up in Halifax, goes all the way down to Lunenburg, and then it shows the Dynamite Trail section and then the Bay to Bay trailhead. So yeah, definitely come down and check this out. All right, guys, so we made it down to the water here at Mahone Bay, and they created this nice little park here right along the water. And this area actually used to be where they built all the wooden boats, so kind of a good place to park if you're going to walk through the town. There's no point to drive through the town. It's small, you can just walk it. It's the best way to see it anyway. They have some cool buildings painted all different colors, as you can see, the purple, the blue, and yeah, it's a beautiful place. And they also have this really cool idea. They took these old parking meters and they placed them all over town, and they painted them like pastel colors or yellow. You can dump your change in it and it goes to a charity or to a foundation. This particular one in front of the 3 churches here goes to the preservation of Mahone Bay's famous 3 churches, and then there's a bunch up on Main and a bunch down the other end. So definitely cool, definitely a cool idea to raise some money, especially with all the tourists coming through here in the summer. It is a very popular place. Anyways, we'll check out these 3 churches, and then we'll have a look around town, see what restaurants and shops there are. All right, guys, so here's the first of the 3 churches. It's the St. James Anglican right here, and local lore says that the mariners, or the guys on the boats back in the day, used to use the steeples as navigation aids. Not sure if that's true, but sounds like it might be. And then we'll carry on. Hopefully I'll be able to get the drone up and get a better shot of these churches. It doesn't do it justice being so close to them, but we'll just carry on and go check out the next one. All right, so here's your next church. It's the St. John's Evangelical Lutheran Church. So this is church number 2. You can see there's a bell and a nice high steeple. So we'll just go down to the last one here, which is the Trinity United Church of Canada. And here's that one. So really cool. This is like one of the most photographed spots, I'd say, in Eastern Canada for sure, especially on the South Shore. And yeah, what a beautiful spot. Hey guys, so I just stopped at the Barn Coffee and Social House, picked up a peppermint tea and a wicked looking cinnamon bun. It's pretty full, and with the COVID restrictions I decided to just get it to go. But yeah, right here, come check out that place. Pretty good spot, especially if you're doing the trail. Come on, get warmed up. But yeah, definitely check out the barn if you're in Mahone Bay. Okay, so we'll just take a little walk around along the main drag here, check out some of the shops. So there's a bunch down here, lots of good looking places. There's a tea place over here. Alright guys, so here's Sweet Ride Cycling. If you're into cycling or candy, you definitely want to check out this place. They're closed Monday and Tuesday, so Wednesday to Sunday. I think they open at 10 and they close at 5, so it might be a cool place to check out, especially with all the trails around here, and who doesn't love candy? So yeah, check out Sweet Ride Cycling. Alright guys, so we made it down to the bandstand. It's a pretty nice little look off here. Imagine in the summer they probably have some shows and stuff, but nice view of the church and the bay. Quite a nice location, just on the opposite side of the main drag there. And yeah, right beside Oh My Cod, actually, if you're familiar with the area. There's a nice little Mahone Bay bed and breakfast across the street, that yellow building, and of course Mahone Bay footwear. All right, so let's go check out some more stuff. All right, so maybe you want to get out of the big city and come down. You can also check out Coco Organic Spa and Boutique. They're open. You got a call, but definitely might be something you want to check out. We'll carry on down here, grab a slice after the trail, maybe at Ricardo's Pizza. Check out some of these shops here. There's a yarn shop. Lots of stuff to do if you're down this way, actually. Ton of stuff to do. There's the Bluestone Magic. They have, what do they got there? Healing stones, crystals, Celtic and native gifts, jewelry, flags, kites, fudge. Might be a cool spot to check out while you're down here. And of course, the famous Amos pewter. Can't go wrong with that. For all your pewter needs, Christmas gifts, and photo frames. Awesome place. Of course, they also have one on the Helvex waterfront, and they also have one in Peggy's Cove, but cool spot to come check out. And here's the Mahone Bay Museum. It's absolutely free to come in here. I'm not sure if they're open during the winter. I know in the summer it was basically appointment only. And here's another one of these cool parking meters. This one supports the museum, so that's cool. Yeah, it says by appointment, open by appointment, by donation, so that's cool. So yeah, I guess you can. I think you got to give them 24 hours notice before you come down. If you want to learn the history of Mahone Bay and stuff, definitely check that out. Alright guys, so this is the famous Mateus Bistro, probably one of the more popular spots in Mahone Bay to eat. Currently closed during the day, but they do open at 4, so that must be their winter hours. Right across the street from Eli's Espresso Bar. So definitely might want to check out either of these places. If you're in town later in the day, definitely stop by Mateus Bistro. Definitely one of the more popular spots. And you just gotta love the feel about this place. Any of the places, but Mahone Bay is one of the prettiest, I think, along the South Shore. And the architecture and the colors and the landscape's just amazing. Just to walk around, the architecture is amazing. Lots of cool local spots. There's really no chains here at all. There is a Tim Hortons across the street. avoid that if you can, because you got the barn, you got Eli's, there's a lot of stuff here. All right guys, so I made it to Westhaver Beach, about 4 kilometers outside of downtown, and it's a pretty calm day, sitting at about +3. The sun's up there behind the clouds trying to come out, but still a nice day. But anyways, the reason why we're here is because I always like checking out lighthouses, and there's Westhaver Island out there, and as you can tell, it's heavily eroded, and the lighthouse has been out of commission for God knows how long. And there's actually a cool website if you want to check out, if you're into lighthouses and traveling around. We have tons of them in North America, and especially in Nova Scotia. There's a website, I'll leave it at the bottom right here, and it's the Friends of Lighthouses, or Lighthouse Friends. Anyway, I'll drop it below. It gives you the back story on them, on the lighthouses, and kind of where they're at. Unfortunately, some of them here in Nova Scotia are on private land, so you can't access all of them, but there's tons that you can. So anyways, I'm gonna get that drone up, see if we can get a good shot of that. Hey guys, so if you're familiar with the Oak Island TV show, The Curse of Oak Island, at the end of a lot of the episodes, you'll see them meet up at a pub. And this is the pub down here in Mahone Bay. It's at the old Mater's Wharf, and it's called the Mug and Anchor. Anyways, we're gonna go in, we're gonna grab a little bite to eat, check it out. And yeah, if you're in Mahone Bay, you might wanna check it out yourself, especially if you're a fan of the Oak Island show. All right guys, so we're here at Saltbox Brewery on Main Street in Mahone Bay, and this will be our last stop of the day. So anyways, this is a great little winter day trip down here to Mahone Bay, and outside of Vancouver, I think we probably got the best weather in the country. So let's take advantage of that, get out and support local. So I just wanted to show you one of the beers they have. They got this Crustacean Elation. Coming in at 5.5%, and while they're brewing it, I guess they toss some of the lobster shells in, so you get like this buttery, briny finish when you have the beer. So definitely excited to check that one out. So anyways, yeah, come down and check this place out. Really cool. Saltbox Brewing, Mahone Bay on Main Street.